What's happening, comic fans? It is Mike from the Hardcover Comic here. Hope you're all doing well, enjoying some of the new releases we've been getting. Today I wanted to talk, it's not that new, it's relatively new. I think it was in May that this came out. The Superman by Grant Morrison Omnibus Reprint. There was an initial printing that DC had sort of recalled. I forget what the problem was with the printing, but a bunch of people ripped off their front covers and sent their books in. But either way, we have a new printing now released by DC Comics. That's one we're going to be looking at. Unfortunately, I didn't get to get my hands on this yet. It's in the US, and once the borders open, I'll be able to finally get my hands on it and enjoy it. But for now, I just get to watch Matt's hands, go over it, look through it, show you the binding, show you the amazing artwork, the designs of the books, and everything that's contained within it. So I'm very excited to go over that and just talk about the run in general and how fantastic it is and why I decided to pick this omnibus up. I've already mentioned organicpricebooks.com a few times. To use a promo code THC2, it'll get you an extra $2 off your ordering. Amazing customer service, amazing shipping, amazing packaging. You couldn't ask for more from an omnibus absolute deluxe trade paperback, any sort of hardcover, graphic novel service. So can't recommend them enough. I'm rocking my Kristoff artwork shirt today. Check him out if you're looking for logo designs. I'll leave his Instagram handle down in the comment section below. Hit him up. Now let's talk about Superman by Grant Morrison. Let's look at this damn omnibus. So this is the reprint. This is not the initial printing DC had put out. It's got basically the same design though. They just fixed a misprint within the book itself. I really like the spine. It's not too exciting, but it's cool enough. Standard DC Comics design. You got a little text on the back. The cover price, I believe, is $75 US, 100 Canadian. Which is, not terrible, not incredible. You get 20-ish issues within the book. It's very weird. So this collects his entire Action Comics run. And yet, for some reason, DC Comics did not decide to collect All-Star Superman within this, even though it's the Superman by Grant Morrison Omnibus. On the graphic cover here, you get to see some nice wraparound artwork showing off some Superman. Not bad, not bad. Can't complain too much about the design. Really, it's what's inside the book that matters here. So, we're gonna be upfront here. We're gonna be upfront. I'm saying we as in the royal we. I'm a huge Grant Morrison fanboy. If you don't know that about me, welcome to the channel. I love Grant Morrison. I love almost everything he's done. All-Star Superman is my favorite Superman comic of all time. It's probably my top 5 superhero comics of all time. And I'm very excited that we got to see this. In terms of artists, you get a whole bunch of artists in here. A bunch of Rags Morales. I think Kenneth Rocafort does an issue or two. And, like I said, this is the Action Comics run, which is not his best work. And I love Grant Morrison, but it's not his best work. It's still fantastic, but not his best work. This run started with the dawn of the New 52, as Grant Morrison basically, took Superman and not retold his origin, but sort of gave him a new start in this new multiverse. As a relatively new character. And what's cool about this run too is that Grant Morrison doesn't necessarily hold himself to the New 52. He doesn't really hold back from what he's done in the past with, looking at the multiverse, looking at different characters. There are issues here that focus on a Superman that is entirely different from the New 52 Superman. In terms of villains you'll get to see here, Lex Luthor is a big part of the story. And you get to see some other villains here and there, but really there's a lot of super cosmic stuff going on. It's Grant Morrison. There's a lot of weirdness happening. There's multiversal stuff happening. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this run. If I had to give it a rating out of 10, I'd give it an 8 myself. It sort of peters out near the end of it. But it happens. It happens. Just looking at the artwork, though, I'm very, very impressed. I'm very excited to see this in oversized format. Matt is the one who recorded this video, but I'll get my hands on this book eventually. It's been a while since I've read any Superman, and I really want to read this. The only problem I'll say maybe with a Grant Morrison run like this is, while it is welcoming to new readers, you're getting sort of a retelling of Superman's starting point, origin, how he got to become the character that he is in the New 52. But it really picks up quickly after that. It gets very confusing as well. Again, as the complexity increases, as you start getting multiversal and stuff. So just putting that out there, if you've got a new reader you want to introduce this to, you can do that. You can absolutely do that. They could probably get into this, but just let them know that they may need to reread a few issues, or maybe they'll run a few times, who knows. But this is absolutely a book that I'll reread. I've already read this run a couple times in the past, and I'm very excited to read it again. I like Superman. I like a character that's tough to write, and that's a challenge to write, and I love Grant Morrison, so how could I not get this? What do you guys think? Have you read Grant Morrison's run? Are you going to be picking up this omnibus? Let us know down in the comment section below. I know Matt did not wait for the reprint. He got the initial printing. He's going to get that rebound into a sort of a custom omnibus, custom oversized omnibus. But I didn't have the patience for that. I just wanted the reprint. So I highly suggest getting the reprint. It looks fantastic. I don't think there are any misprints in this one. And we finally got the Grant Morrison run of Action Comics. Very weird, once again, that All-Star Superman is not included, but I guess this book would have been a lot bigger with that story in it, and I highly suggest picking that up as well, because that's really the I don't even know what to call it. It's the magnum opus. That's what it's called, the magnum opus of Grant Morrison's work. At least one of the magnum opuses of Grant Morrison's work, but. We'll take a look at the bonus content here real quick, which I don't think there is much of, if any. But please let us know down in the comment section below if you're going to be picking this up, if you're excited for this book. I know I am. I know Matt was as well, and I highly suggest picking this up. And you know what? If you have a new reader that you want to get into Superman, I think this is a good challenge. If they like challenges, looking at some variant covers here, really nice stuff, decent stuff. Always nice to look at some variant covers, some really nice covers, and then you get some artwork processes by Rags Morales and other artists in here. Pretty cool stuff. So thank you all very much for tuning in. This was Mike from the Hardcover Comic. Until next time, as always, you stay classy, Internet.